Games just added some crazy new mechanics, and if you don't know how to use them to the fullest potential, you're gonna fall behind this season. So that's what I'm here for. What's going on, everybody? I'm Aries Takeoff. I'm a manager for Team Aries, and if you learned anything in this video or it's helpful in any way, definitely drop a like. Let's aim for about 500 likes on this video, guys. But with that out of the way, let's waste no more time and hop right into the video. So as you guys know, Epic Games added a few new mechanics, and as most of you guys have seen, there's the new mantling feature, the new tactical sprint, and the new shoulder bash. And with this new mantle feature, there's tons of new ways you can use it while building. Now I know building is not in the game right now, but if you play arena or within a couple of days when building does get added back, these tips are going to be useful, so definitely pay attention. So now I'm going to show you guys some practical ways on how you can actually use the new mantling feature to your advantage. So the first tip would be if you are going up and you're going to edit through one of your cones and you get floored off by your opponent, like if this is your opponent's floor, all you have to do is simply walk backward and mantle up, and you can continue building. It's going to be hard to be able to actually get used to using this new mantle feature while you're building in game, so just keep it in the back of your mind while you're playing. So another huge feature about the mantling is it'll actually stop unwanted fall damage. So you can, whenever you jump from high spaces just like this, it can save you in life in real games. It can save your life in some cases, so definitely make sure you practice that. So the next tip is going to be in our settings, and we're going to talk about one of the new settings that they added for mantling. So this new setting is really helpful, and I'm really happy they added it. And for the mantle activation, the default is hold jump, and you definitely don't want that. You want it on hold forward. So when you have hold jump on, whenever you go to mantle, you have to double jump before it actually does mantle the wall. But having it on hold forward is better by far. The game will automatically mantle for you, so if you're about to take some fall damage like I showed in the example earlier, it'll automatically mantle onto the closest build, and you don't have to double press your jump button. It'll do it automatically for you. And there's also the new tactical sprint. This thing is so much fun. But with the new tactical sprint, you have to change a setting first. So if you're on keyboard and mouse, you have to come down to the sprint option and you have to bind that. And I bound that to C on my keyboard because I wasn't using that bind. But for controller, it's a lot more complicated. On controller, it's really hard to find free binds that you can add new things to whenever Epic Games adds new mechanics. So the default sprint bind on controller is your down left stick. Well, if you're like me, you use down left stick for a way more important bind like your build mode, your jumping, or your editing binds. So the best solution I found was to come to your D-pad and bind sprint/auto sprint to either place marker or squad comms. So if you have either of these on your D-pad right now, just go ahead and remove one of them and replace it with the sprint bind. So now whenever you're in game, you can take your thumb off the right stick and you can sprint or stop sprinting just like that, pretty easy. And there's also a new shoulder bash for opening up doors, so make sure you keep that in mind whenever you're in game and you're going through doors. You can just run right through them. And since there's no building, I'm also going to give you guys some in-game tips as well. So in the no building mode, as you can see in the bottom left, there's an over shield, and what that is, it's pretty much an extra 50 shield before you take any white damage or take any shield damage from your actual shield or your actual health. Oh, thunder pump. Yes, sir. Like I was saying, your SMG and your ARs are going to be your best friends because most likely there's not going to be a lot of combat up close, which is where shotguns usually perform the best. Another way to get the most out of your tactical sprint, right when you're at the end of your white bar in the bottom health, make sure that you slide because you can slide a further distance with having more momentum. Let's go. That was sick. They're perfect armor for whenever you're in the middle of a field just like this. You can throw it down and you can either hide behind it this way or hide behind it this way. And it helps a lot, especially with the no building, because you can get some really good damage off if you're in the middle of a field fighting an opponent that doesn't have any cover. You can also throw the cow catchers onto vehicles and you can ram through any structure in the game. You can run through this whole entire building. And positioning is super important, especially with no building, because I can see all of this area down here and there's people fighting in there. And positioning is very, very important, just like how I got that kill right there. I could see everybody down below on the map, and I also brought my car up here as cover. So as of right now, I have the best positioning in the game, and this is going to probably be an easy win for me. No! Oh my god, we were so close. And this is gonna probably be an easy win for me. Good 30 health. That was just unfortunate. But alrighty, boys, we're gonna go ahead and end it off right there. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe. We're on the road to 70K. If you want to see more videos like this, tell us down below in the comments and we'll make sure we can put these out for you guys. But I really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Much love, yo. Peace.